What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying your Thursday afternoon. This is NYG Jeffy T85 here, and I'm just bringing you a quick update around the New York Mets and all the happenings around the New York Mets. Just a couple of little side notes and nuggets that are going on with the team. Now, obviously, right now, we all know about the biggest fish in the sea right now, and that's Jacob deGrom, as well as Brandon Nimmo, and the status of them right now going forward. Now, of course, Jacob deGrom is being wooed right now in free agency by every single team, including the Tampa Bay Rays, who were the latest team to get involved in the Jacob deGrom sweepstakes for the New York Mets to look forward to. So right now, the New York Mets are just at the moment trying to gauge and see in the potential interest in what Jacob deGrom might command on the open market. A lot of people are saying it might command about $40 to $45 million for about a 2 or 3 year deal, which looks like what he's looking for. In free agency is a multi-year deal, around 40 to 45, maybe 50 million a year. And are the New York Mets willing to throw out that type of money for a 34/35-year-old pitcher who has shown a little bit of propensity to start breaking down a little bit as we go on? So that's the thing that you have to wonder right now. Is the New York Mets going to be willing to try to go out there, try to see if they're going to be willing to throw out that type of money for a quality pitcher and for a lifelong Met, Jacob deGrom, and give him that big type of deal. And you also have other moves you have to make. What about Brandon Nimmo? There's a lot of rumors out there that Brandon Nimmo is potentially out there looking for a $120/$130 million deal overall for about 4 or 5 years. Would you be willing to give that to a guy that's about 28, 29, 30 years old, and maybe he's already peaked, but because he's like one of those analytic type players, would the Mets be willing to throw out that type of money for that type of player? And Billy Eppler, during his press conference today, talking with MLB.com's Anthony DiComo, he pretty much had this to say: "I'm having active and pretty regular dialogue on a number of fronts. The volume of the phone calls and connections that we're making on a daily basis is starting and relieving on the position player market. It's pretty constant, and that pretty much is the update." Obviously, the New York Mets right now are trying to look at any type of upgrades when it comes to designated hitting position, as all Mets fans have been talking about that, as well as starting pitching. As we all have discussed, Jacob deGrom, Chris Bassitt, and Taijuan Walker are all free agents right now, and deGrom especially has been getting wooed by the New York Yankees, Texas Rangers, and now recently the Tampa Bay Rays. And Brandon Nimmo has been connected to the New York Yankees, he's been connected to the Colorado Rockies, he's been connected to the Texas Rangers, he's been connected to a couple of teams out there, including even the San Diego Padres. So you have to wonder, when it comes to the New York Mets, are they going to want to pony up the type of money that some of these players are willing to ask for in free agency? So that's the thing you have to wonder right now. And in terms of the winter meetings is when everything might really start picking up. That's going to happen on December 4th to December 7th. So this Sunday, all the way up until about Wednesday of next week, is when the winter meetings are officially going to start. And that's normally when you start seeing talks of trades start picking up, when you start seeing free agent activity start picking up, when you start seeing everything pick up a little bit more, is the beginning of December at the winter meetings. The general manager meetings is when you just start beginning the feeling out process of free agency. Normally, in past years, the winter meetings is when a lot of the activity starts to really get engaged. Obviously, the New York Mets have made a couple of minor trades here and there, and they've re-signed closer Edwin Diaz. We have to wonder, is this when deGrom and Nimmo are going to start coming more into play, as well as Bassitt, Walker, Trevor May, Trevor Williams, Seth Lugo, and some of these other key players in the bullpen and the starting rotation might start coming into play for the New York Mets in the winter meetings. In fact, the Yankees and the Aaron Judge stuff might finally be coming to some type of resolution, as there's been reports out there from Jeff Passan and Ken Rosenthal that the Yankees might have offered at least Aaron Judge about $300+ million, and that he might make his decision in about a week or so around the winter meetings. So you have to wonder, is Brandon Nimmo as well as Jacob deGrom's decisions, are they going to come around that time too, so the New York Mets might know where they stand in terms of the status updates of their 2 top free agents not named Edwin Diaz. So we're going to have to wait and see what's going to happen with two of their great homegrown players that have been part of this organization for a while. But Billy Eppler just pretty much updated the fans and the media on the whereabouts and everything that he's been doing, is that he's been answering a whole bunch of phone calls right now in terms of, position players, relief pitchers, starting pitchers, all over the place as he gets ready for the winter meetings in a few days, starting this Sunday, December 4th, into next Wednesday, December 7th, when the free agent activity and trade chatter might officially start picking up during the Major League Baseball offseason. So we're going to have to wait and see what's going to happen. Either way, it's going to be a lot of fun. Expect a lot of action. Like not normally, like in the past years, not really the past couple of years it's been as active, but I expect that the winter meetings will be a little bit more active. They're starting to get some rumors and everything trickling out with Aaron Judge and some of the other key free agents out there. So you have to wonder if Jacob deGrom, Chris Bassitt, Taijuan Walker, Brandon Nimmo, Trevor May, Seth Lugo, Trevor Williams, and some of the other key Mets names might start coming into play as we get closer to the winter meetings starting this Sunday, December 4th. So if you guys like this video, please hit the like button below. Sub up if you haven't already to NYGJeffyT85 for more breaking news, updates, and chatter surrounding the New York Mets. Turn on the bell for notifications on the next video or short that's going to be dropping on the channel surrounding the New York Mets. And let me know in the comment section what you guys think about the latest rumors and news coming out of the New York Mets as we head into the winter meetings starting this Sunday, and what the New York Mets might have in store to help upgrade this baseball team this offseason as they're going to get ready and prepared for next season's MLB season 2023. So I thank you very much, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your Thursday afternoon / evening. Take it easy, and let's go New York Mets. As always, all you gotta do is you gotta believe in those boys from Queens.